Hi, Mike Petrie, Carleton Ford. You've seen this in the newspapers, you've heard about it on the radio, you've seen it on TV, the Ford employee pricing. What's it all about? Is it real? This is summer '09. This is a summer sell down at Ford. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the Ford family pricing and what it really means. So this actually started about, I think 5 years ago that the Ford employee pricing started. Actually, it started the Ford family pricing and evolved into the Ford employee pricing. It was all the same thing. You know, and people come in and say, well, is it real? What is this family pricing? What is this employee pricing? I'll tell you something, it is real. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you a little something. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the invoice and how it works. I have a copy of an invoice here. Now what happens is that this is a real factory invoice. And what happens is typically you come into the dealership and we make a deal somewhere between the MSRP and the cost, my cost of the vehicle. So there's two sides, and somewhere in between here, you and I come to an agreement and we sell a car. What happens during employee pricing is anybody that's employed with factory at Ford Canada or their executives or anybody else, they get to pay what they call the A-plan pricing down here. So this is on all of our invoices all year round. So if an employee from Ford Canada comes into my dealership, we sit down with the invoice and we actually use the A-plan pricing. And that's what you get to pay for. Not only that, you pay the A-plan pricing, but you still get all the incentives that go along. The cashback, $6,500 on some of the trucks, $7,000 on the F-250s, plus the A-plan pricing. I mean, that's a substantial savings, and it's a real savings. It's not a fictional, time of the year type of saving. It's a real one. And it's actually factory pricing. I don't know how other Ford dealers make this happen at their stores, but at this store, this is how it happens. One of my employees comes in and is interested in buying a car. I fill out the invoice, we sit down, I show them the employee pricing, and they buy the vehicle at that price. Again, I'll explain, it's not the commission. I don't make a commission based on my cost versus the retail price. I get a kickback from Ford on the A-plan. It's the absolute best pricing you can possibly get. So, and that's how that works. Now, what happens is that you've heard about the success of Ford in the last few months, especially in the month of June. They topped Canada in all makes and models as #1 sales. As a matter of fact, their momentum is so strong right now that there's an actual a limit of inventory on the lots of different dealers, and they're becoming difficult to get. We deal with dealer trades and this type of thing. So what we're doing here at Carleton Ford is we're putting a program in where we will rain check the employee pricing for you. All you have to do is order to spec. So now you can order the color, the specs you want, everything you want. I mean, it's an A-plan pricing. You can't get better pricing than that. And we'll order it directly from the manufacturer. And when the vehicle comes in, even if the program is over with, because we've rain checked it, you still benefit from the employee pricing. We're going to set a special video that I'll link you to so you can see the details and how all that works. As well as the employee pricing, we have the Drive One Challenge from Ford. And you'll see that everywhere in the newspapers and on the radio and on TV. What is it? Well, it's simply this. If you're thinking about buying a Ford and you come and do a test drive and you come and test drive one of our Focuses or one of our cars or trucks and you decide to buy a competitor's vehicle, we will give you $100. This is Ford's claim. But here at Carleton Ford, I'm going to give you $200 if you don't buy my car. So you got $200 if you come and test drive a vehicle and you decide to buy somewhere else within 2 to 14 days and prove to me that you've bought it somewhere else, you'll get $200. How's that for a challenge? So there you have it, the Ford employee pricing, the best possible time to buy a vehicle through the year, the cheapest prices possible for Ford. It's the Ford actual Ford employee pricing. You could get you $200 on a test drive. You come in, we have the other program going on. And also we surf the site. Feel free to surf the site. We have some service specials going on. And don't forget to hit the new car site, because on there you'll see the video that I mentioned earlier about ordering your vehicle and maintaining the employee pricing and protecting that as well. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.